I am Tsunga Mustafa from Al Hila Holdings, Uganda Limited. We deal in general construction, but specifically here today, we are doing a biodigester. Biodigester septic tank. And I have a partner here, is a colleague and partner.
This is Engineer Katumba Mahad. We do so much of the work in construction, but specifically today we are going to introduce to you what they call a biodigester septic tank. This biodigester septic tank usually doesn't take a lot of your time to install. We usually use from 1 to 3 days depending on the weather. In most times, when it's too rainy, we could take to 4 days to finish this process. We usually start with excavation. Excavation is usually basically we dig. We usually, depending on the space of where we are going to install this system, we usually do different measurements. But today, since this place is a little bit small, we decided to do a length of 10 feet. Then deep, we excavated over 6. Then in width, we went over 5. So what we usually do, our system has 2 parts. We have a soak pit part, a side where we usually put stones. These stones, we usually treat them. They are not just minor stones, and we mind which kind of stones we use. We usually prefer using steel. Well, another part of this system is the tank. This tank is usually a treated tank. We usually treat this tank, and these tanks we usually get them from reliable suppliers. We prefer reliable suppliers because once you use someone who doesn't know this thing, it is easy to break or to cause a blockage. A blockage will, of course, cause odor that is a bad smell. Another thing, after installing this, there is a pipe. Unfortunately, they have covered it with stones, but there is a pipe we usually install underneath those stones. That pipe is usually used is the one that transports the waste that we've treated. It usually turns into water. That process is usually called segmentation. That those enzymes or the bacteria we use in this tank help us to segment that waste from our toilets and latrines to turn into water and carbon dioxide. So some of the importance of this system, one of the crucial ones we usually enforce is it is long lasting. It is a lifetime biodigester. It is not like the previous ones or in the early ages we used to use, the normal ones where we could excavate over 20 feet. This one is long lasting. It is going to be there forever. It consumes really a little space, and we usually do it in a short while. It could take like I said previously, it could take like 2 days, 3 days, or 1 day, depending on the manpower we have decided to use. In fact, people from hilly places, wetlands, flatlands, it doesn't matter. Like initially, like last week, we were in Arua. So anyone from different regions, Mbarara, Masaka, Jinja, Tololo, wherever you are, you can always call us. Our numbers are included on the screens, as you can see. Another thing I would want to tell you is, whenever you want us to install this system, we would prefer to come and do a little bit of survey before even we start this work. We would want to come to a place or to a site where you want us to install this thing. I have called it, I've said in particular site. It doesn't matter whether it's a school, it is a hotel, it is a park. We can always do it wherever you want it. Thank you so much. This is Al Hila Holdings. We are here to serve you for all your construction needs. Thank you so much.